Hey, I'm Christy Jordan of SouthernPlate.com. Your mom and daddy might come to my website to get yummy ideas for things to cook for supper for you, but sometimes you come to see me too, and so today I wanted to do something special just for you. Can you wave good morning to me? You did wave. I'll wave back. There you go. I wanted to read you a great story that I found. It's called Pete the Cat. And I love this story so much. I read it to my 11-year-old boy. I read it to my 6-year-old girl. I read it to my mama, my daddy, my husband, and even my grandmama. And we all agree that this is a wonderful story. So I wanted you to hear it too. Today's story is called Pete the Cat. I love my white shoes. So let's get to reading Pete. Pete the Cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. Pete loved his shoes so much that he sang this song. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of strawberries. What color did it turn his shoes? Can you guess? Red! Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He just kept on walking along and singing this song. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of blueberries. What color did it turn his shoes? Blue! Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He just kept on walking along and singing his song. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of mud. What color did it turn his shoes? What color do you think? Let's see. Brown! Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He just kept on walking along and singing his song. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. What's he going to do next, you reckon? Let's see. If I can turn the page here. Oh no! Pete stepped in a bucket of water. And all the brown and all the blue and all the red were washed away. What color were his shoes again? White! But now they were wet. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He just kept walking along and singing his song. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. And the moral of Pete's story is, no matter what you step in, just keep on walking and singing your song because it's all good. Don't you love Pete the Cat? Let me tell you a neat story about that. There is a bookstore in South Alabama called Page and Palette. It may be pronounced Page and Palette because I've heard people say it differently, but you know we all talk different and that's fine. So I'm going to call it Page and Palette. And this Mr. Eric Litwin, who wrote this story, he published this book himself and put it in that bookstore. And then there's this big publishing company named HarperCollins, and I worked with them for my book. And a guy from HarperCollins came in that store, whose name is also Mr. Eric, and they said, "This is the best book. You have got to read this, and HarperCollins needs to publish it." So he took it to HarperCollins and they said, "You're right, this is the best book." And so they published it with Mr. Eric, and now it's in bookstores all around the world. So you can get your copy if you like it as much as I do. I even sent a copy to my daughter's kindergarten class so they can read it, and they all fell in love with Pete the Cat too. If you enjoyed me reading this story time to you, I'd love to read you more stories. Tell your mom and dad to leave me a comment below this post and let me know if you liked it, and I'll read you some more if you did. I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and just remember, keep on walking and singing your song because it's all good, and there's always something to be happy and excited about. I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye-bye.